Hey YouTube, this is zooLert Official, and today I have a product that I have been dying to get my hands on. So first of all, the company that I will be introducing to you guys is a company called KRE-O. They have recreated some very amazing heroes, and they put it into a building block set which can be built over and over for a lot of fun. So right here I have a product called Bumblebee. If you haven't seen the movie, Bumblebee is just one of the main Autobots, or the heroes in the movie. So KRE-O has taken the Transformers and made them into amazing building block sets. So right here, you can see on the set, it is for kids ages 7 through 14. And yes, 7 through 14, don't go any kid age younger than 7, because these are building blocks. You don't want some kid to accidentally swallow them, so be careful. And then right here, like I said, we have Bumblebee, and the set comes with 335 pieces. So what I really like about these KRE-O sets is that it's a 2-in-1 building set. So first, you can already see that Bumblebee is in his vehicle form. In the movie, the Transformers have the capability to transform into either vehicles or fighting robots, and right now he's in his vehicle form. The only problem that I really found with the set is that they don't actually transform. You kind of have to take everything apart and then build it into either the car or the robot. I mean, I guess you could find that a con, only because they are Transformers, but this is a building block set, which means that you want to build constantly. So it's a lot more fun to be able to build the car or the robot over and over than, you know, just having it there. So right here we have Bumblebee, of course, and you get 3 KRE-O figures. These figures include, of course, your Bumblebee KRE-O figure. He comes with a gray pistol. He's very detailed, and unlike most figures, he actually has a lot more motion within his arms and legs. So they can actually spread apart, get closer, and including the legs, they could actually go out towards a 90-degree angle. So this just gives the figures more range, which it allows, of course, more types of actions. So you could set these figures to make them look as if they're really running, or just make it look a lot better for play. And we have our Red Alert Transformer. He is also very detailed, and like Bumblebee, he has a hat that can come off, and he comes with his own weapon. And finally, we have our driver. The driver is very detailed, and I guess you could use it as the main character within the movie. He kind of looks like it, but on the set, they just call him the driver. And what's really cool about these sets is that depending on what set you get, you could either get a series of weapons or tools. So this would just add to the play. So I've explained the figures, and now I want to move on to Bumblebee himself. If you haven't seen the movie, Bumblebee transforms into this really nice car with, of course, your Bumblebee type designs. These designs are, of course, black and yellow, and he has all the detail that you would probably find within the movie. So first of all, you have the main Autobot sign. The sign just symbolizes that he is an Autobot and he is here to save the world. But what I really like about these cars is that, if you can already tell, the design on this car is just amazing. They really do try to get most of the design right on. And if you can tell, there are other details, for instance, like the headlights on the back. You have the driver's license, which says Bumblebee. You have your exhaust pipes, functioning wheels, so you could actually use it for play. Bumblebee doesn't have this in the movie. In the first couple movies, there is not a missile launcher on top of his, of course, vehicle. It would just be like this. They just added this for more fun, and I think it looks really cool because you can flick it out, you know, something like that. But you could take it off if you don't like it. I'm just going to leave it on in this case. And of course he has functioning doors. So anytime you wanted to take a KRE-O figure and put him inside, you'll notice that there is a steering wheel right in there. You can just take your KRE-O figure and seat him right in front of it. Get him to stick down on his chair, close the doors, and now you have your driver inside of Bumblebee. So before I transform Bumblebee into a robot, or his fighting robot form, I just wanted to give you guys another look at Bumblebee in his vehicle form. So right now I'm just going to open up the doors, let you guys see what Bumblebee is capable of doing again. So he has 2 seats inside of the car. You could fit 2 drivers. He also has the working missile launcher. And of course, my favorite part about the set is the detail. The detail is just phenomenal. It just suits the movie. It is probably as close as it can possibly be to the movie for a building block set. Again, the finish of these pieces are really shiny. They make it look really nice. So the black line going all the way across Bumblebee along the, of course, yellow car finish just makes it look extremely nice. So again, just take another look at it, and I will be transforming Bumblebee into his robot form. So right now I have my Bumblebee KRE-O figure transformed. Like I said, you pretty much have to take apart the vehicle and rebuild it, but I have no problem with that, only because it's so much fun to rebuild these sets. And one thing for sure is that putting on the legs, the arms, and the body was just so much fun, because right now you can tell that this finished product looks really, really nice. You have so many functioning parts that can act as, for instance, your legs, arms, and here the shields on his body. All of these can act for just more playability and just giving this toy more to it, allowing your kids to have a lot more fun with the toy. And of course you have your little missile launcher, which I'm just going to try to push out lightly, which if you push it out harder it would spring out. And of course, again, my favorite part about these KRE-O sets is just the detail is amazing. And if you are a Transformers fan, I would just have to say that the detail on these robots are amazing. I really do believe that if you saw the movie and you tried to compare this KRE-O figure, it would be pretty similar. So again, it's good for decorating as well as playing. And the really nice thing about the KRE-O set is that it doesn't use up all the pieces. So right here, inside my box, I'll have some extra pieces. And from there, just like any building block set should, I've actually already started a little bit, just to show you guys, but you can build your own weapons. You can either build weapons, accessories, or anything for your figure, which I also found to be very, very cool. So right now I'm just going to let you guys take a quick look at Bumblebee one more time. He is, like I said, my favorite Autobot, and again, I'll rotate him, move some of the pieces, and just let you guys enjoy this masterpiece. So the head moves as well, up, down, side to side. You have these like shields in the back, which can also be adjusted. And of course you have the arms. You can also move the front of the arm. You have the working missile launcher, which I do not want to shoot, only just to save time. And you have these shields here. And of course your sign right here, or your Autobot sign. And then in the back you have these wheels that even on, or in the movie, will move just to give it more life, and of course it just adds to the more realistic feel of Bumblebee. And finally, you have the working legs, and of course the wheels on the bottom as well. So again, I'm just going to point this out. I really do love this set, not only because it is my favorite Autobot, but also because I really do enjoy playing with building sets. So here, one last look at Bumblebee, and we will end with the conclusion. So, like I said, this is the conclusion of the video. I'm not going to turn Bumblebee back into his vehicle form, only because I like him as a robot a lot better. So like I promised before I start concluding the video, I was going to show you the instruction manual. This is his instruction manual. You can see it's actually very thick. So it covers both the car, of course, and the robot version of Bumblebee right here. So it is technically 2 instructions into just one booklet. And one last thing is in the front, you'll notice that there is a difficulty build level right next to each of the pictures of the car and the robot version of Bumblebee. Both the car and Bumblebee are a level 4 difficulty, so when looking through the instructions, just be careful, make sure you don't miss anything. But I just think that making it more difficult is just a lot more fun because I'm a building type of person. I'm really big with designing and all this stuff. That's just me. So anyways, I'll let you take another look at Bumblebee, and I'll just conclude the video from here. So I do highly recommend the KRE-O Transformers Bumblebee because it is one of the larger sets. It does come with more pieces. And the fact that if you are a building type person, it's a little bit more difficult, giving you more of a challenge, so it's fun to build. And finally, I just love the detail on Bumblebee. If you've seen the movie and you look at this product, there won't be much of a difference. I mean, yes, some things could be changed, but I mean, how much better can you get besides this? This is probably one of the closer versions of any type of Transformers that I've seen. For a building block set, KRE-O has done an amazing job on making this a very nice set. So overall, I love Bumblebee, and I would have to say this set was worth it. So if you guys have any questions, comments, please rate, subscribe. Questions, ask me personally, I will answer them. And thank you for watching.